should know. I have never really liked you at all. I cannot hide it anymore. I've been thinking. Listen up, I gotta tell you, there is something you should know. I have never really liked you at all. I cannot hide it anymore. I've been thinking about the future, trying to forget about the past. So many ways that I could change for the better. Don't even know where to begin. If I allow myself to dream, will it be as good as it seems? Pull me out of this place in the middle, in the middle. Nothing more to embrace in the middle, in the middle. If I try to climb up the wall, everyone can see when I fall. Take me up into the mountains, send me off into the wild. Misery is still a path I would choose if the alternatives are worse. I guess it's time to find a friend, one who will stick by to the end. Going out of my mind in the middle, in the middle. Wasting all of my time in the middle, in the middle. I take the vibe and spit it out, unaware of what it's about. I'm not that good at faking it. I feel somehow I've broken it. I don't believe I'm part of it. In the If I try to climb up the wall, everyone can see when I fall. Nothing really matters at all. Pull me out of this place in the middle, in the middle. Nothing more to embrace in the middle, in the middle.
This is a true crime discussions channel. We speculate. This is all just speculation. Because it's true crime, it's for mature audiences only. There will be no children allowed, no exceptions. Everything on this channel falls under fair use. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. It's free. Hey y'all, I have no sound in my headphones. Hold on a minute. Hold on just a minute. I'm so glad y'all are here. Happy Sunday. Okay, I do have it. All right, perfect. Happy Sunday. I hope y'all are having a good Sunday. If you are in the vertical live, I don't know how you can tell. If you are in the vertical live, if you are stuck, if you go to my page and click on the live without a phone beside it, you will be here with us. Abella, it's good to see you. I want to show you something. Look. Thank you. They're little presents. We're lucky I'm not here in my daggum pajamas. You're confused. Why are you confused? I just got out the bath and I'm doing my hair, so I'm lurking. All right, Hannah, you lurk over there. That's a little bit too close for comfort. Getting a little bit too close there, buddy. Abellis, look, I was going through stuff and I don't even know where I got this, but I found this. I don't know if you can see what it says. It won't focus, but it says Polar Express. And it holds a picture there. But it's the Polar Express train. I thought that was interesting. I thought maybe I should keep it on my desk because of the Polar Express. Good to see you, Shelby and Abellis and All in Tanks. Jenny Jen, good to see you. Cindy from sunny South Florida, good to see you. Content, good to see you. Lori Ann, good to see you and thank you for being here. Hannah, thank you for being here. Good to see you. Robin, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Edith, good to see you. Thank you for being here. I hope you got out of the vertical live. One man's trash. Good to see you and thank you for being here. Cracker Jacks, good to see you. iCats, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Jane, good to see you. Thank you for being here. I think I got everybody. Again, if you're in the vertical live, there's something about like you can save it to watch later and then it will automatically bring this live up. But if not, you can go to my page and then click on the live without the there's 4 lives up. Jesus. StreamYard is so freaking stupid. If you go to my page and click on the live without a what am I doing? Phone beside it, then you will be here. Let me take care of this StreamYard bullshit real quick. Hold on just a minute. StreamYard's so stupid. Okay. All right, now it's deleting it, so now it should be fixed. Lord have mercy. Blue Giraffe, good to see you. You escaped the vertical. Congratulations. Hopefully it's deleting it. Hell, I don't know. There was a couple of live streams of yours scheduled. Yeah, that's insane. So Edith, go out of the live completely and then go to my YouTube page and click on the live without a phone beside it. Or you can like I think it's like you save it to watch later and then you'll automatically be in our live. Young girl, good to see you. Everyone, Jesus loves you. Repent, turn from sin, have an amazing night or day. Yes, Jesus does, and you are not alone. I've got a bunch of I got a Bible in here. I'm very religious, and thank you for sharing that. Jesus does love us all. Can I please get the plant page link? What plant page link? Lord, mommy, good to see you. Okay. So we're going to get back into these jail calls. That's very true. Under duress, without repentance, there can be no reconciliation. That's very, very true. Of course, Edith. Of course. I I used to, but I don't anymore. Where did you hear that? Lord, mommy. Kelly, this delicious. Good to see you. All right, let me pull this up. You found the right one. Yay. Southern Cats. Was it you that said that did I say it? Really? Yeah, I used to, but I can give it to you. I need to go there and do a couple of things, but after that I will give you the link to it. That was one of my first accounts, pretty interesting.
Asked you if you have one because you seem to have a lot of knowledge. Yeah. Well, I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, I really get into medicinal herbs and essential oils, doTERRA, and things like that. I can give you the link. I've got some videos on there that I need to take care of before people know that it's associated with me, because I don't talk about it much because it's not true crime. All right. Mrs. O, good to see you. You're in the vertical live, just so you know. If you want to come over here with everybody else, if you go out of that live and go to my page and click on the one without a phone beside it, you should be with us. Southern Cats, I think it was you who said you got some of the sheets that I got. I love those sheets. They're so cute. And I was saying, now we can be besties. We got matching sheets and everything. We'll have to exchange phone numbers so we can call each other and talk about boys. I love that you got the sheets. Like, that is super cool to know that you got the same ones. There's a couple of different ones that you could get. But I think that's super cool. Like, I don't know, I just find it cool that I've got somebody that's got the same matching sheets. I saw Halloween ones and I fell in love, and I've wanted to get sheets like that for so long. My background, my room here is like really plain. I didn't put the blanket and the rest of the pillows and things that I have on the bed. You can see I have like it's called a Dutch girl quilt. That's what's on the bed. But yeah, those sheets are super cool. Connie, good to see you. You sent me an email I haven't even checked. I also study natural medicine. I forge and process natural herbal remedies. I do too. I do too. Lord out. When I get that stuff put up, I'll give you a tour of it. I make salves. I make chapstick. Actually, I'm finding out that while other people make natural organic chapstick, mine is the one that I like the best. I even got some with lanolin in it, which is um, it's like it's like an organic Vaseline. It comes from sheep's wool. But it did not soothe my lips like the one I make that has castor oil, vitamin E, all that in it. Like, I can't with these. It's got to be my chapstick. I can't use these other ones. That's the one with the purple lid I'm always using on stream. And I make salves and teas and all kinds of things. I'll have to talk to y'all about that one day. You make dual extracts from mushrooms. That sounds super cool. Under duress. I would love to know how to do that. Merch, merch, merch. You want some merch? You buy 10-pound blocks. That's interesting. Pretty cool. You don't see under duress. Under duress and Mrs. O are in the vertical live, so that could be why you don't see them. Abellis, my love. If y'all want to come over to the regular live, go to my page and click on the one without a phone beside it. Norma, good to see you. And Madeline, good to see you. Thank you guys for being here. I know it's late and I don't usually stream this late. But I want to get through these gel calls with y'all. I actually have lavender right here. This lavender is actually from France. My landlord brought it back for me. I keep it on my desk because if I get stressed out, I can just smell it. You can just smell lavender and it'll calm you down. Like, that's all you got to do is just sniff it. We're going to snort some lavender, y'all. But seriously, it'll calm you down. And lavender from France is the best place to grow lavender. That's where it grows the best. And this lavender smells so strong. It smells so good. All right, let me stop fucking around and let's get to it. Let me pull up these jail calls. So we are going to continue talking about these jail calls with Stephan Sterns and his family. This is going to be right after he got arrested for the homicide and abuse of Madeline Soto. She was deceased. He got put in jail, and this is shortly after he got put in jail. Now, the last time we heard the one that I do believe was the first jail call, we heard him setting up the phone, and it seemed like even AI was getting frustrated with him. Even AI was like, dude, I can't help you. Like, I mean, buy you books, send you to school, you still don't learn shit. I don't know what to do at this point. What the fuck? So, and then we heard the one where his dad is out walking, which has been released for a while. So we're going on from there. Does it lose scent after some time or does it last? That's a good question because I wondered that myself. She went to France probably a good year ago, right? And that lavender, this bag of lavender was in my room. And at the time in the other house, we smoked in the house. I know it's horrible. We should not be doing that. I don't smoke in the house anymore. But even sitting in a very, very, very small room with, all boxed in, and this lavender being a year old and smoking cigarettes in there, it still smells really strong. And I don't know if that's because it's from France, but it's amazing. Smells so good. Hey, Miss King of Anything, you are in the vertical live, just so you know. Arrest Jennifer Soto. I wish they would, but the state of Florida has their man. I don't think they're going to arrest her. Oh, it does. All in tanks. I love that. I love it. Hey, bratty little me. You are in vertical live, just by the way. Depends on what you smoke. Natural herbs are good. I need to smoke some mullein because I got some congestion in my chest. But I usually drink it as a tea. Have mullein, goldenrod, comfrey root. Too many things to name. I have to give y'all a tour of my apothecary. Abella said we French smell good forever. I bet you do. I bet you do. Really, Mrs. O. Mrs. O said in Tennessee you can grow good lavender. That's cool. If you keep it in a closed container, lavender scent will last for years. Yeah, see, this lavender wasn't in a closed container or anything. It still smells great. Yes, you are in the regular one. I have congestion too. Good to know. Yeah, smoking lavender will help. I mean, not lavender, mullein, because it's an expectorant. Hey, Tony. Okay, so we're going to continue talking about these gel calls and see what we're talking about the family dynamic because it seems to me that it's very, very freaking toxic. Thank you, Bratty. That's so sweet. You're very pretty too. I'm I'm like not even. I'm chilling today. Like we're lucky I'm even dressed. I was like normally I'd be in my daggone pajamas. I seem to be getting more comfortable the more I come on live stream. So we'll be lucky if I don't come in tomorrow or the next time I stream wearing nothing at all. I'm just kidding. You use mullein tincture. The tinctures. I don't I always have an issue with tinctures, even though I'm an enthusiast for herbal remedies because my question is with tinctures, is it the alcohol that's helping or is it the herb? Because like to make a tincture, you would soak your herb, whatever it is, let's say mullein, for example, you would take that and soak it in like Everclear. It has to be a very strong vodka or strong alcohol. And you let it sit for like a month and the alcohol pulls the essence or the good stuff out of the herb and then you strain it and then you have little dropper bottles. Lord, I've got 20 of them, but I think they're all in my apothecary, and you drop some like on your tongue. It's just a couple drops or you can take a small shot glass. But then I'm like, is it the alcohol that's helping or is it the herb? Because I don't like alcohol at all. Oh, okay, Mrs. O. That was so sweet. Thank you. I sure will. No, you're not late. Mullein is a non-addictive narcotic and anti-inflammatory. I didn't know it was a narcotic. Um, yeah, it's I can show you a picture of it. I know y'all probably seen it. The flowers are good for earaches too, because my kids get swimmer's ear like every year. Mullein. This is mullein. The leaves are like fuzzy. I don't know why it came. That's what the flowers look like. But the leaves are fuzzy and it grows like that. The flowers, if you soak them in oil, it's really good for earaches. It's the herb. They say that, but the alcohol breaks down the cell walls of the terpenes. Oh, okay. Hmm. I didn't know that. Yeah, we do. We do. I need to do that. The reason I do dual extracts with mushrooms is to get both water soluble compounds and the oil based compounds. I've never looked into dual extracts, and I think that's super cool. I need to look into that. Yeah, we should talk. Lori Ann Kelly asked, "How are you doing? Are you good as new again?" Yeah, how are you doing, love? I just realized, I just read mullein has narcotic properties. I had no idea about that myself. Yeah, when you talk about like a plant with narcotic properties, I think of a kratom. I call it kratom. Some people call it kratom. Yes, you can. Well, I don't think you can buy it at like the grocery store. You can buy it online. These are extracts of it, like mullein leaf and mullein flower. And you can buy, I go on Amazon, like my, yeah, like this. I go on Amazon for my comfrey root because I can't grow comfrey. So I'll buy like it. This is the plant, like all chopped up, and I have comfrey root like that. You make sure it's organic and you can buy it, and then you can use it for all your stuff. That's how I get my comfrey. Oh yeah, my email is allegedly speculating at gmail.com. Yep. Thank you, Abellis. Wild lettuce is great too. I tried one time to make a tincture with that and I messed it up somehow. I need to make some wild lettuce stuff. All right, let me get back to the calls for tonight. I can't grow comfrey. I cannot get it to grow. I cannot. I tried cold stratification. I tried it without cold stratification. It will not grow. And arnica is another one I can't get to grow. It irritates the shit out of me. Because I can grow freaking, I've got white sage in there. And white sage is supposed to be like ridiculously hard to grow. And mine's growing just as pretty as can be, but I can't grow comfrey and I can't grow arnica. I was in North Carolina. I just moved to Arkansas. I haven't tried to grow anything in Arkansas yet because I'm still unpacking. Like that's how it was probably a week ago we got here. Oh my gosh, that drink just splashed on my nose. What the hell? Damn it, Bobby. I took kratom before I started Suboxone. When I was taking off narcotic pills for chronic pain and migraines, I was physically addicted, and kratom took away withdrawals. Kratom does help with that. I took kratom before I started taking Suboxone too. Now I still take Suboxone, but I'm trying to get off of it. That's the only pharmaceutical I take. Hannah, oh my goodness, thank you so much for gifting 10 speculation station memberships. Where's my Lord Jesus? I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. Hold on, let me get my phone. That was so very sweet and supportive of you, Hannah, and I really appreciate that so very much. If you guys were gifted from Hannah and you are aware you were gifted, please tell Hannah thank you. Thank you so much, Hannah, for the support. That was so sweet of you. And I will grab the Polar Express, like the train actually have the Polar Express for our new members to pick y'all up on the way to Speculation Station. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate that. Hold on. I'm going to replay that. Sorry for y'all in the vertical. All aboard. Sorry about that. Thank you so much, Hannah. That was so very sweet and supportive of you. Thank you so much. I know Hannah rocks, doesn't she? You can tell. I can tell you all about gardening here. Can you? Yeah, I need some education on that. All right. So we just listened to that call. Now we are on another call from, no, we listened to the August 10th call. That was where they connected. So August, Lord have mercy. April 10th call. Now we're on April 11th. And I'm just going through these in order. So we're going to get through what we can and break down the family dynamics, because this mama bear bullshit is just, it's giving off some vibes that I'm not down with. You know what I mean? Was on subs 5 years and been off subs for 9. That's amazing. Congratulations for getting off of them. I want to get off of it. I know. I'm so glad. Congratulations, new members. I hope you like the videos you got. You get access to now. All right. So this one is from April 11th. I don't know how long it's going to be. We're going to find out together. What? Okay.
Press
I was
1
like,
for English. The time is 2:58
I
p.m.
think this is a long
If
one.
you believe that you are the victim of sexual or physical abuse,
Press star 9021 after this message. Press 1 to place a call. Press 2 to enroll. Press 4 for the message system. Please enter your PIN number followed by the pound sign. After the tone, please say United States of America.
United States of America. Okay. Thank you.
United States of America.
Of America? His voice cracked.
Press 1 to listen to your messages. Press 2 to leave a message or make a request.
I wonder how many times he did that.
Press 3 to listen to the next old message. Press 0 to return to the previous menu. Press the star key to return. Press 1 to place a call. Press 2 to enroll.
Oh,
Press
wow.
4 for the message
I need to do
system.
that.
You have 1
Butter.
old
Butler.
message. To listen to your messages, please return to the main menu. Press 0 to make a prepaid collect call or speed dial call. Press 1 to make a debit call. Press 8 to hear your balance. Press 9 for help. Press 1 to hear your debit account balance. Your account balance is $43.70. Press 0 to make a prepaid collect call or speed dial
I'm
call.
surprised he didn't
Press
push
1 to make a debit call.
99999999.
Press 8 to hear your balance. Press 1 to hear your debit account balance. Press 2
to hear your other account balance.
is 76
Oh, you're good.
and 41.
I'm going to do a live on it at some point.
Press 0 to make a prepaid collect
Yep.
call or speed dial call. Press
Oh, yeah.
1 to make a debit call. Press 8 for calls with a PIN number. To make an international call, please enter 011, the country code.
Please hit the thumbs up if y'all don't mind. I appreciate it.
Your account balance
Or
is
666.
$43
Either way.
and 70 cents. The cost of this call will be 21 cents for the first minute and 21 cents for each additional minute, excluding taxes and other applicable fees. The time limit is 15 minutes.
Press 0 to continue or 1 to hear additional cost information.
I need to do it like that. Oh no, Maddie, I'm sorry. Poor baby.
Hello, you have a call at no expense to you from
Stephan Sterns.
an inmate
The
at
fuck just started
Coffee County
happening?
Corrections Department. To accept this call,
Oh,
press
somebody must be driving.
5. To refuse this call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time.
Roll the window up. Damn.
Solution. You may begin speaking.
Hey, Dad. Hey. Hey, sorry we got cut off last night. I guess I hit the 15-minute mark and didn't hear the 1-minute warning. And apparently there's like a 15-minute cooldown before you can make another call.
I'm so sorry.
I heard the 1-minute warning, so I knew it was coming.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I didn't know that you could hear that on your end, too. Where are you at now?
Well, I'm in the process of taking the rental truck back.
Okay. Rental truck.
Debbie, I got Stephan on the phone. Hang on a second. I'm going to get in the car with your mom.
Okay.
You know what I'm noticing? Every single time he talks to Stephan, like he gets Deb. And well, I mean, I know at this point in time, Stephan had just been arrested. and they both want to talk to him. That's their son. They love him very much. I get it, but like he's very quick to hand Deb the phone. And I think it's because I think that Chris, if I had to judge from the outside, I would say Chris doesn't get involved as much in their relationship. Like Stephan was very much more closer to his mother and his mother closer to him. If I remember correctly, I do know that there was some kind of infidelity, and then they were going to get a divorce when Stephan was very young, and they sleep in separate rooms. When you hear Chris talk to him, he's very much like, you fucked up, and trying to kind of push him in the direction of being an adult and doing adult things. So it's interesting to me that he's always like, let me get your mom, talk to your mom. Here's your mom. Your mom wants to talk to you, I think he stays around for the calls, but it's very much more Stephan and mommy all the time. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't want to be reminded his son is a choke. Right, exactly. He's definitely a mama's boy. Mama's boy and man child. Yep, exactly. And I think that Chris is a little bit like put off, embarrassed, just given up comes to mind, I get the vibe Deb makes Chris against his better judgment support Stephan through this. I think so too. And I mean, as a parent, you would still love your child no matter what they did. But it's a lot to deal with, and I think Chris is having a hard time dealing with it. It probably took a long time for him to be able to deal with it. So while, especially in the beginning, you're going to talk to your child, you're going to tell them you love them and all the things, but I think it takes a while to deal with it and actually, process it. You hate Nightbot? I think mine only comes every 30 minutes. Poor baby. Oh, a hugging jacket. It's tight and makes him feel comfortable. That's cool.
I'll get in the car with you, Dad. Roll up the windows, please.
Can you hear me okay?
He said, roll up the windows, please, to Deb.
Hello?
I used to smoke.
Stephan,
Yes.
can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going on?
You said rental truck. What's up?
I cleared out the storage room.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, I wanted to work out maybe a schedule of the best days and times to call you guys, just so it wouldn't be so random. Is there any specific days or any specific times of the day that I can call?
Well, what time are you able to call?
Well, the phone system turns on at 12:30 p.m. and officer, how late does it run till? The phone system, how late does it go till? So it's from about 12:30 p.m. until the officer says it's about 10 p.m. at night.
Oh, well, best time to call us is probably 6, 7, because I'll be home.
6, 7. Cindy said, I don't think they ever held him accountable for anything and still don't. Now, not even the CSAM, in my honest opinion. And I could not agree more.
Boom, 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 bop, bam.
I'm going to have to yeet myself because it's not playing my clips, but I gave you a bing bop. Let me go on ahead and yeet or be yeeted. Hold on just a minute. Now, hopefully, it will play my videos. Daggone. Thought my headphones wasn't working and everything. Being damn ridiculous. 6, 7. My kid's been saying that. My kids have been saying that. Getting on my nerves. I know he's their kid, but I couldn't love that thing. He's just creepy all the way around. Yeah, and for him to be that creepy, he's picked up on it from his parents or something, not necessarily the CSAM, but his personality in general. I think him and Deb are a lot alike, minus the CSAM. I don't want to think that I don't think Deb's involved in anything like that, but.
Be done with whatever work I'm doing, and your mom will be home. So that would be best, because there's always a chance that you catch me in the middle of something.
Yeah, that's kind of why I try to wait till later in the afternoon if possible. But
I'm glad you made it,
whenever
Jody.
the phone's available.
I'm usually
trying to
not
call
live at
earlier
night.
like 1 p.m., but
Good to
it wasn't
see you.
available then. So okay, I'll try to make my calls around 6 or 7 p.m. Probably closer to 7 if it's available around then, just to try to catch you guys both together.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm not caught up in anything per se, but that is always subject to change at any time if there's an opportunity.
Yeah.
Ooh, Oregon sounds nice.
Well, I wanted to ask, how's work going?
Well, I'm no longer with the former company, and I'm branching out on my own. So obviously, I don't want to go into detail.
I heard him pause when Stephan asked him how's work going. And if I had to guess, I would think that's probably because Stephan's probably never asked his dad, how is work going? How was your day at work? What's going on? And I think that Stephan does feel remorse for not being there for his parents, and probably upset realizing that he's not going to be able to mooch off of them, live there for free, do whatever the fuck he wants. I mean, I think he could be a little shook and a little scared. And he, in the last phone call, apologized to them for being such a fuck up. Did he mean it? He might have, but would he have done anything to change it had he not been in jail? Probably not. Even if he got out of jail right now, I don't think he'd do anything to change it. But I do feel that there could be some genuine remorse there. So now he's trying to kind of make up for all the times that he wasn't there for his parents by saying things like, how was work, Dad, and all that. That's what I'm thinking. It's something on TikTok or YouTube. It means like mediocre, like eh. It's another way of being like eh, from what I understand. I don't know if I could have been that supportive right away. He has stayed a child for years and took her life. Yeah, it probably would have taken me a little while to be talking to him and trying to be supportive. I'd have had to wait a little bit. I'd have needed some time to process. Misha came running when you said, hold on just a minute. That's so cute. That is super cute. Tell Misha we said hi. I think he's trying to make sure Dad is working so they can send him money. That's a good point too, Miss King of Anything. And you're probably more right than I am. He's sucking up to Daddy because Daddy still has to accept and pay for his call and send him money. It could be more about the financial stuff. Yeah. I could see that too. Yep. His parents paying his rent and everything. The weather for me is colder than a witch's nipples, to be honest.
Details about that, but make an exchange. So
well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Right.
So money's real tight right now until I get ramped up. But so anyway, we're trying to make the best of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm
glad
to hear that you're branching out a little bit. So that new company that you were talking about didn't pan out so much?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, that's fine. Seems like an interesting opportunity, but I'm glad to hear that you're at least making it finally from the old company. That's great news.
Yeah.
I think his dad's wondering why he's asking him about it too. And it could be for money, but I mean, he was getting money from them, or they were financially supporting him anyway while he was at the house. But he does depend on them a lot more now that he's in jail, and they could just walk away. And I think he is genuinely afraid of that. Is the content said, is the rental truck that his dad mentions for Stephan stuff at Jen's house. He said he was cleaning out the storage unit, but the police went and searched the storage unit. I think, no, that would have been beforehand. So I think it's the storage unit that the police, by the time Stephan was arrested, would have already searched. So I think they were cleaning out that storage unit. Ooh, rainy, high winds and flooding. I'm so sorry, Jody. Yeah, be safe. Stephan is who TLC wrote Scrubs about. I don't want no scrub. We sure don't. No scrubs.
So anyway, so are you just home a lot of the time now during the day, while you're getting that kind of situated?
Yeah. So for
I
maybe the
think
next
so.
week or two, I'm pretty much
Sorry.
available. But there's a lot of training videos that I'm watching that will so I'll be able to hit the ground running. Very sophisticated back end system, lead management system, and a lot of bells and whistles to it that I've got to learn to help me get the full maximum impact of the capabilities of this program. So they have a lot of training videos, so I'm watching those videos.
Really, Rosie?
Very interesting. Alrighty.
Very extensive library for sure.
Yeah, I bet. So I'll try to keep my calls to the evening then, like we said. I also wanted to touch on what Mom said.
I'll be right
yesterday
back. I'm
about,
listening though.
sending the Bible that her dad had given her. You said.
Your grandfather did.
Yes. Okay. I mean, I would love to.
My dad.
Oh, okay, Grandpa said. I mean, I'd love to have a family heirloom like that, but in a place like this, or anywhere else where I might be going, I'd be so worried that something would happen to it.
I thought when I'm going, I got to go put some oil in my diffuser and grab a cup of coffee actually. But when he said I thought he was about to ask for money, and then he referenced the Bible. And I get not wanting, the family Bible to get messed up in jail or whatever, but I wonder why he wouldn't want to have the Bible there. I wonder if he ever really reads the Bible. We do know that the poem that he wrote about Maddie, as I held you in my arms when you died, et cetera, et cetera. I don't remember exactly what that disgusting fucking poem said. It was found in his Bible. But I'm wondering if he reads it. Like, does he really care about that Bible? Did he not want to have the Bible at all? Or is it really because he doesn't want the Bible to get fucked up? But he's in isolation. I mean, but he probably doesn't know if he'll continue to be in isolation. That's interesting to me. Yeah, the U letter. I can't believe, 80 yesterday. Our weather's been a little bit wonky. It's been like 60, and it felt nice and things. But it's been getting cold too. And I got a text from our realtor, or the people who take care, or run the house that we rent the house from, saying to turn the pipes on and stuff because it's an old house, because we got inclement weather coming. But I don't know what it is right here. All right, let me play this. I'm going to grab some water for my diffuser. 28 here. It's going to get down to 22 tonight. And I think tomorrow the high is 44. But then it's going to get back up in the 50s and 60s. All right, I'm going to get some water from my diffuser. I'm going to play this video and I'm going to grab some coffee. The wind chill is -10. Holy crap. And then tomorrow it's -19. Oh my gosh. He won't be able to have the Bible unless it comes from a publisher or a commissary. I thought, though, that they could with Bibles, but that was the only thing. They might have changed it since I've been in jail due to people smuggling drugs in and things. But I thought that you could have the Bible or a religious book from home, like the Bible, the Quran, things like that. But no other books. Everything else had to come from the publisher. Good morning, Max. You're in the vertical live. If you go out of that live and come to my page and click on the live without a phone beside it, you'll be with everybody else, just so you know. All right, I'm going to go grab this stuff. I'm listening, though. I have my headphone in.
I'd be really hesitant to want to keep something like that here with me, just because I don't have soulmates now. But where I end up going in the future, I'm not going to be isolated at that point, in a prison. So if I get a cellmate that's particularly crazy or uncool, I don't want them, destroying that.
So they have one I could buy online out of the commissary for you.
Okay. So I checked my debit account too. I had $43 as of the time of this call. Afterwards, I'll have about $40 in change. And the other account where you said you had put $100, there's about 76 remaining. So it looks like they've taken out some fees there.
Yep. Yep.
So I just,
Put some more in.
yeah. Just wanted to let you know about that. I mean, I don't know if I still have the Bible that Grandma Gowdy bought me when I was 9 years old. That little small
That's a tiny. The print on it. Yeah. You would need a magnifying glass to read the print on that.
Yeah, maybe. My eyes are probably starting to go. It's probably about time to start getting my eyes checked.
Well, I can always buy a large print Bible from Amazon or the publisher and have it shipped into you.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, whatever one they have from commissary is probably okay. I don't know if it'll be any different than the one I've got currently, which is just, the blue covered one from the Gideons. So I'm not sure. But either way, once we know more, I guess, once the trial gets underway, we'll know kind of what the future is looking like and where I'm going to be, and we start making some sort of plans for the future there. Either way, might end up having to make some sort of long-term arrangements as far as my commissary goes, or I don't know, some sort of trust fund to set up in the future. I'm not sure.
Yep, let's talk about money and when
we
you
can iron all
die,
that out
how
once
I'm going to
we-
be
once
taken
we
care
know
of.
a little bit more about the details.
Well, Stephan, I don't know if you can ask your public service of whatever it is that you have there. They will not, for us, they will not do even they won't do a limited power of attorney so that we can sell the car, because we'd like to put a larger amount of money in for you, but
Oh, of course.
not
Mama's going
worth
to
what
stay
it
for the
should
day.
be, because I guess we had it checked out. It's like over $5,000 in repairs we need. So anyhow, we still have not found that title anywhere. Not in the car.
You
Not
want
even
that,
picked
don't you?
up.
I think what you thought was the title was the receipt that you got way back when, but it's not really the title.
That's interesting. Okay, well, I'm not sure where else that would be then.
You should be able to get the title through the DMV. Hannah said there's been 2 people found deceased at Rob Reiner's house, about the same as his wife and his name. Robbery homicide are there investigating. You're freezing in San Francisco? For some reason, I didn't think it ever got cold in California. Gracious, that's hot. I grew up in Ventura County and even worked in Santa Barbara for a minute. I'm going to look that up, Rob Reiner. What is it? Kelly said, you can't send anything to Florida prisons anymore. You can order things to be sent through their approved company, but the public can't send anything from home. I don't think you can even send letters. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I know when I was in jail, people would put Suboxone strips behind the stamps on the envelopes, and they had just gotten caught doing that. So I get the letter thing, but Stephan is a loser. What a day. Stephan's a loser. Oh my God. My debit card is probably the money he got from his dad anyways. Yep. He's a Hollywood director. He directed The Princess Bride. I'm going to look him up. I've heard the name. Hold on.
All right, well, we'll figure it out. It's our problem to figure out.
Okay, well, I'm really sorry about that. Anyway, I just wanted to touch base with you guys and apologize for getting cut off yesterday, and try to make a plan as to when the best times would be to call you.
Yeah, so that, 6 o'clock, anytime after 6 will probably work.
All right. So if I'm going to call, then just expect to hear from me at
Yep,
those times. But,
Brady.
not every day, obviously.
Absolutely
I don't
should
want to
have.
drain the accounts or anything, and, we'll keep it as light and casual as possible.
All in the family.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, honey.
All right. I love you guys. Stay safe. Be good to each other, and I'll talk to you in a few days, I think.
I love you, honey.
All right. I love you too.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
That was interesting. Definitely talked about money, and that's the first time the trust fund is brought up. So he's already thinking about how he's going to be taken care of after their death, which is absolutely sickening. Like, he wastes no motherfucking time, does he? I'm going to read. I pulled up an article. I'm about to read it. We're going to switch to that real quick because this is breaking. This article is from 5 minutes ago. It says 2 people found dead at director Rob Reiner's LA mansion. The Los Angeles Fire Department, or LAFD, said the man is approximately 78 years old and the woman is believed to be 68 years old. 2 people were found dead at Rob Reiner's Los Angeles mansion. On Sunday, December 14th, the Los Angeles Fire Department, or LAFD, was called to the home around 3:30 p.m. to provide medical aid, and upon arrival, they found a man and a woman dead, the LAFD confirmed to People. The man is approximately 78 years old, and the woman is believed to be 68 years old per the LAFD, but their identities have not yet been shared publicly. TMZ confirmed that the home belongs to Reiner, 78, and his wife, Michelle Singer Reiner, and neighbors also confirmed the home ownership to NBC LA. The LAPD did not immediately respond to People's request for comment on December 14th, nor did a representative for Reiner. That's what that one has on it. So 2 people are found deceased that appear to be the same age as them for the most part. 4 minutes, and this one talks about homicide detectives on the scene, but I mean, that might be because there's 2 bodies that they found. He's unrecognizable? Holy shit. Oh, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I just got a Daily Mail UK ad popped up. This is what the Daily Mail UK says. Man 78 and woman 68 are found dead in a mansion owned by legendary filmmaker Rob Reiner as police launch homicide investigation. The victims have not been identified, but their ages match Reiner and his wife's. Reiner and his wife live at, oh goodness. Reiner and his wife live at and own the home, which was sworn by police. Oh, okay. I don't know what these videos, they're not about this. 2 people have reportedly been found deceased in a mansion owned by filmmaker and actor Rob Reiner. Multiple law enforcement sources told NBC LA that the bodies of a 78-year-old man and a 68-year-old woman have allegedly been discovered inside the home, which is located in Los Angeles' Brentwood neighborhood, a haven for celebrities. Detectives from the Los Angeles Police Department Robbery Homicide Division were said to be on the case, and the LAPD detectives reportedly told ABC7 said the deaths were being investigated as a homicide, as a large number of officers were at the home on Sunday evening. While the identities of the 2 deceased people have not yet been identified, Reiner is 78 and his wife Michelle Singer is 68, matching the ages of the deceased people. Reiner and his wife reportedly live in the home, and property records indicate that they are the owners, according to NBC LA. The Daily Mail has reached out to representatives for Reiner for comment. There's a photo of him and his wife. Under this picture, it says 78-year-old man and 68-year-old woman have been found dead inside a mansion owned by filmmaker Rob Reiner on Saturday, according to NBC LA. Reiner is 78. His wife, Michelle Singer, is 68. The Daily Mail has reached out to his representatives for comments pictured in 2023 in Washington, D.C. And then this is, I guess, right now. Detectives from the Los Angeles Police Department Robbery Homicide Division were said to be on the case, and ABC 7 said the deaths were being investigated as a potential homicide as a large number of officers were at the home pictured on Sunday evening. LA Fire Department responded to a call just after 3:30, and first responders then called LAPD to the scene, which is now investigating the deaths as homicides. Reiner and Singer pictured in March in LA. So this picture was taken about 6 months ago. Hey Mustang. They are from the OG generation of shrooms, and I heard that some are revisiting using them again. They are bringing shrooms back because it helps with depression, and I believe that. I believe that shrooms would help with depression. I think that's a great idea if you can if you can manage the dose and microdose them. Hey Orange Rose, it's confirmed. What's confirmed? People on TikTok streaming outside his house are saying it's them. I think it's them. They're not going to say that it's them, but the fact that they said the man was 78 and the woman was 68, and he's 78 and she's 68, I think that's basically the LAPD saying that it is them, but they can't release it to the public yet because they're not supposed to. So they say things like he's 78, she's 68. And like, common sense, you put 2 and 2 together. But I do appreciate you confirming that for me because, I mean, until it's confirmed, we don't know. I don't know if people on TikTok can confirm it unless they've got footage of them pulling the bodies out. But if they're deceased, I would think they'd be covered or in a body bag. So I don't know. This picture reads, a 78-year-old man and a 68-year-old woman have been found deceased inside a mansion owned by filmmaker Rob Reiner on Sunday, according to NBCLA. Reiner is 78, while his wife, Michelle Singer, is 68. The Daily Mail has reached out to his representatives for comment, and they were pictured here in 2023 in Washington, D.C. According to news channels, paramedics with the LAFD had received a call for their mansion, which is located on Chadbourne Avenue, at 3:38 in the afternoon. Just minutes after arriving, LAFD members on scene reportedly called the LAPD officers to the scene in an ambulance death investigation. Quote, senior leadership, unquote, of the LAPD is now said to be on the scene of the apparent homicides. In September, Rayner released Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues, the sequel to his iconic 1984 mockumentary, This is Spinal Tap, in which he co-wrote, directed, and appeared in. This is a developing story. I don't know. A person on TikTok who is also full-time on a local radio station just confirmed it. I believe it. I would believe that person, yeah. I'm wondering what the reason would be too. It is. I figured it was. Great minds think alike. That's all I'll say. Is this becoming more commonplace or do I spend too much time online? I think it's more commonplace. Robbery is what I've heard. I heard somebody type that in chat. I didn't hear them type it, but maybe robbery. Maybe carbon monoxide or something. That's a possibility too. All right, we'll go back to the jail calls and I'll check back in on this in a few minutes. Because right now, that's about all it's going to say. Okay. We'll check back in on it before we end for the day. I'm sorry that happened though, and I'm sorry for his family. That's a lot to deal with right before the holidays. I wonder who did it. I would think probably robbery that ended in homicide, unfortunately. All right, so we have several from May 13th. So some of these might be like where he's trying to check his balance, order commissary or something. May they rest peacefully. I pray that they do. That is really sad. Thank you, Bellis. All right, so May 13th of 2024. Almost a month later. You know, these are supposed to be, I mean, I'm assuming that Plunder requested all the jail calls and like, or from a certain period of time anyway. And I mean, they're saying if these are all the jail calls and they're in order, he didn't make another call for a whole month and 2 days. I don't believe that. All right. So anyway, May 13th. Let me grab my chapstick. Come on. You can do it.
Press 1 for English.
Oprima el 2.
The time is 2:01 p.m.
If you believe that you are the victim of sexual or physical abuse.
Press *9021 after this message. Press 1 to place a call. Press 2 to enroll. Press 4 for the message system. Please enter your PIN number followed by the pound sign.
I'm going to skip it ahead a little bit because we don't have to listen to this every time. But I think this is a shorter call.
After the tone, please say United States of America.
We won't have to listen to all of it anyway.
Hey,
Where the hell you been?
I've been trying to call. They've had us on lockdown so often. Every time I've asked them, we've been on a code 5 lockdown.
Okay, so maybe it was a month before he made the next phone call because they were on lockdown. I think this phone call has been released. I think I remember this call. I didn't mean to skip it that far ahead, but I think we know. I think we've heard it. Yeah, all the steps to make a call. Hey, another one. Unless he had enough money in his commissary to last him the month. His parents probably put money in his account even though he wasn't calling. If I had to guess. But yeah. Yeah, the messages at the beginning are ironic as fuck. Did y'all see the terrorist attack in Australia today? I did. The terrorists were father, son killed, 15 confirmed, 40 in hospital. Yep. The Jewish holiday celebration. So sad. In my opinion, he's lying. He ran out of money. You know, during this time period on YouTube, I think that was right after he had done the interview with Lauren motherfucking Matthias. Don't you know? Lauren motherfucking Matthias. Okay. So they had done the interview with her, and I think they were talking about they hadn't talked to him in a while, and they thought that he was mad at them. So it could have been because he was mad at them for talking or whatever, but I don't think so. I think that he was really on lockdown and needed money or something. Because he's not going to stop talking to him. That's his only support that he has while he's in there, and he needs their money. Oh, yep. Let me get my change over here for my swear belt. That thing's getting full. Let me put my change in here. I'm going to have to empty it. I put that in and it just came right back out. I put 3 in, even though I've cussed more than 3 times. Lauren the bully, she is. You can block Nightbot. I didn't know that. All right, let's get back. So we probably heard this jail call, but I'll play it anyway.
Okay.
Which means I've been unable to call. I've been trying to call all weekend, too.
So you've been on lockdown all this time?
Off and on, yes. On the days that I've asked, we've happened to be on lockdown, which means either an incident has happened or they're just so understaffed that they have to lock everyone down. It's probably more to do with understaffing.
Okay. How you been?
Well, you know, had the world's shittiest birthday present, so.
But the day after, the night of Maddie's 13th birthday, you not only committed her homicide, but before that, more than likely abused her. I mean, I'm so sick of hearing about Stephan and Jen's shittiest birthdays. After everything Madeline went through in her short life. Fuck you. Like, sit all the fucking way down. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck off with your fucking birthday bullshit. I can't. In my mind, this is what happened every time they talk about that shit.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn!
Like, they have no self-awareness. It was literally the night of her fucking 13th birthday party. Not her birthday, but her birthday party. And she died at his hands, and all we hear about is their fucking birthday. Miss me with that bullshit.
Yeah. And then you didn't call, so I'm
Yup.
assuming because of
You are so pretty.
changes that they prevented you from calling?
And the horse he rode in
No,
on.
they were actually moving me around a lot, shuffling back and
Yep.
forth, so I was having to get my phone privileges jockeyed back and forth,
Hey, a little
which
bit.
takes a little while. And then, like I said, the days that I was asking, we happened to be on
I
lockdown
don't
on
either.
those days. So it's
Yep.
just been
Another one
inconvenient.
in Mississippi.
Okay.
Very inconvenient timing, and then we were on lockdown all weekend. I wanted to call my mom's birthday. I tried to call yesterday. I tried to call Saturday, and it was no go anytime. So, but I've been wanting to call. How have you been?
I've been wanting to call and ask for money. I haven't been keeping up on Valor and stuff, so I don't know what the letter to Mr. Breakfast is. That's interesting. And neither of them attended. That's another good point, Madeline. Where is it at?
Bop, boom, 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 bop, bam.
Neither one of them could be bothered to fucking be there either. I don't think Jennifer Soto's getting arrested, but that would be a day I would celebrate. I might actually drink some alcohol on that day. But the state of Florida has their man. More than likely she won't be arrested, but I hope she is. His voice is annoying. Little fucking Igor motherfucker.
Put this on speaker.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put this on speaker. Okay.
How have you been?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Good. Can you hear us?
Yes. Is Mom there with you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you
that's
hear me?
good.
What's that?
Stephan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Is Mom with you?
Hang on a second.
Okay.
Why was she talking shit about everybody? I
All right,
hate
can you
people
hear
like
me?
that.
Yes.
Stephan,
I can hear you. Yes.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay, I got you on speaker.
Okay.
Really.
Is Mom there?
Yes, Mom's with me now.
Okay. Happy birthday, belated birthday, Mom, and happy belated Mother's Day.
Hi, sweetheart. I was so hoping to hear from you. I'm so glad I'm hearing from you now.
Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't able to call you all weekend. They had us on lockdown, so no one was able to do anything.
Were you expecting these charges?
No.
Even the way he was like, happy belated birthday and happy belated Mother's Day, it's just like, it sounded so juvenile to me. Like a child wanting mommy's approval. And then even when he said that, I wish you would have called me that day. I wanted to hear from you, but I'm glad you're calling me now. Like, is that shit normal? It probably is. I'm probably just looking too much into it. I don't know. Their fucking family dynamic is weird as fuck. And like you guys pointed out, it seems that Chris knows that he's lying, but Deb is just glad to hear from her baby.
The murder charge.
Oh, well, you know you didn't.
Okay, so you got blindsided
What
by
a
that.
day. Stephan's a
Yeah.
loser.
Obviously,
Hey, Peanut.
it's not true. I
Oh,
never would
thank
have
you,
wanted her
Peanut.
gone for any reason, so, premeditated first degree is kind of a dick punch. No, I was wondering if you had any updates or anything.
Nope, we haven't heard a thing. Just, speculation that she's been.
Premeditated first degree is a dick punch. Never mind all the fucking abuse she endured, right? Fuck that. Let's not even talk about that. Let's not ever take any fucking accountability at all whatsoever for any of that. We're not going to talk about that. Yeah.
hiding
Put in an institution and hiding in an institution.
at her lawyer's request.
Yeah.
I mean, are you cooperating with police about her participation in any of this stuff?
There's been no opportunity for me to cooperate with anything. As I understand, the police keep saying that I'm uncooperative, but they haven't asked me anything to cooperate with, so whatever that means.
Yep.
So
Hey, Chrissy.
your attorney isn't
I agree with
approaching them
that.
and saying, my client would like to speak with you?
No, my attorneys are pretty much saying to keep my mouth shut until the trial starts.
Well, okay.
Okay. I don't know why they were.
Why is that a surprise, though? Because anything you say can and will be used against you. So, of course, your lawyer doesn't want you to talk to the cops. I mean, like, if you were going to get a deal, but at this point, it was way too early to be trying to talk about deals. And that would be with the district attorney's office, not the police department.
Going to wait till the trial, but that's their business, not mine.
They don't want anything to hurt my chances.
There's a
Yeah,
photo.
understand. Okay.
I'll try to find it. Hold on.
Hey, what was Joey's last name?
Beltry?
Yeah, Veltri.
Joey Beltry? Beltry?
Beltry.
Beltry or Beltry?
Veltri with a V, like victory.
V.
Okay. All right.
So, in this photo right here, they reference she's found in her friend talks about the hoodie or somewhere, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I looked at the documents, but if I remember correctly, she's found in the hoodie that her best friend gave her, because her dad owns a business. Her best friend's dad owns a business and had hoodies with the business name on it, and Maddie had one of those hoodies, and I think that's what she's found in. That appears to be, or could be, this hoodie right here and that necklace. If you look at her in her 12th birthday party here, I can tell this looks like she's a little bit older, maybe a year older. So I'm thinking this is on the day of her actual 13th birthday. I think we counted the candles down here because the picture I've seen, you could see more of it. I just clicked this to bring it up real quick. So here in this picture, it's in the kitchen at the table at Jen's house. There's a birthday cake. I think it has 13 candles, and there's a gift here and a gift there. So I think that Jen did give her something, but it was on the day of her actual birthday, which I believe was that Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think on that Thursday they had this little thing for her where this picture was taken with a cake and a couple presents, and then on that Sunday they had her party for her friends and her family and all of that. His whole face looks like a dick punched in. You know what he reminds me of? Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all as we listen to this jail call what Stephan reminds me of. What's the name of that show? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Hold on.
That's her.
Shit. Hold on. I know y'all missed some of that. I'm gonna bring it back to where we were.
Press 1 for English. The time is 2 after this message. Press 1 to place a call.
What the hell? Damn it, Bobby. They talk about the night. He was just bringing up the night
At her
before
lawyer's
Stephan
request.
Yeah.
I mean,
went
are
to
you
Kissimmee.
helping?
His last name?
Semi.
Sorry.
Mm.
You were pretty upset about something.
Okay, he just said the night before you left to go to Kissimmee, you were pretty upset about something.
Did it have to do anything with the Kissimmee and the events that took place the next couple of days?
No.
So basically what he just asked him is, you were upset about something before you left to go to Kissimmee. Did whatever you were upset about have to do with Maddie and everything that happened? Is that basically why you allegedly committed this homicide? And he says, no.
Okay.
No, I was just stressed out about money and job and everything like that.
Some woman got on a YouTube thing.
I think he's lying there. You know, to this day, he says that Maddie choked and aspirated on her own vomit. But I think that that was him lying. I think it absolutely did. This is who Stephan reminds me of. This boy, it's a show about a preacher I used to watch. It's pretty interesting. And this boy is a character, and it's actually sad. He got really depressed over a girl and tried to end it and shot himself in the mouth. And so that's why his face looks like that. But when I think of Stephan, that's what I think, like a puckered up booty hole. That's what Stephan reminds me of. Yep. I think it absolutely is a lie, and he'll never admit that it is, because even to this day, he's like, oh, Maddie did it to herself. She took a bunch of fucking drugs and aspirated on her own vomit, and that doesn't even match. Chris responding, okay, is his way of saying, I don't believe you. Exactly.
Boom, 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 bop, bam.
Exactly. Lemon face. Yes, tree. Lemon face. A raisin. Thank you for dropping Maddie's emoji, Abellis. I appreciate it. I think it said that. The police did, or the DA.
Party?
Yeah, her birthday party.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. I went up there Sunday evening and got there after she was done at her party.
Oh, okay.
And we were very happy that I was there. We were very happy that the three of us were together. It was shaping
That's
up
a
to be
good
a great
point,
week
Lisa.
and a great visit.
It wouldn't.
You know, there's no reason for anything to happen that happened.
Is there some explanation of I came up Wednesday morning, met you at the hotel early in the morning, and is there some explanation why you left and went where you went?
I was driving around.
So during the night at the hotel, while Jim was allegedly asleep and his dad was asleep, he left and went to his parents' house and connected to the Wi-Fi. So his dad is asking him right now, why did you leave? Where did you go? And we do know that he went to her body, Madeline's body as well. I do believe they confirmed that. Little bit of Lisa pointed out that wouldn't equal a murder charge, and the state would not have come after him with homicide if that was the truth. Nicole, good to see you. Thank you for being here. You are in the vertical live. If you want to be in the live with everybody else, you and Tree, if you come to my page and click on the live that does not have a little phone icon beside it, you will be in our live. Tree said, I heard Rob Reiner's kid is the one who did it. And that makes sense if they thought that they were going to get some kind of inheritance. Unfortunately, that could be, if we're speculating. He is now saying different. I haven't kept up. The last that I heard was that first email. I haven't watched anything else on it. What's he saying now? Which is all a lie. She didn't throw up. I don't know. They would have found that in her mouth. There was blood in her throat, but there was no vomit. Meathead is dead. Is that another name for Rob Reiner? All right, let me play this video while I look that up. Not video, but audio.
Around.
Okay, understood you were driving around, but they know where you were driving around.
Yeah. Well.
And we know.
Okay. I had wanted to grab a few things and get my ducks in a row.
Food person?
Prepare myself for whatever was coming, but
that's what I thought.
What I was looking for.
Okay.
No.
And then I ended up just kind of driving around aimlessly.
Yeah, he's saying he drove around aimlessly, but he went to the body. Nicole, no, you're still. Yes, you are. I'm sorry. The phone icon was there and it's not now. Yes, you are over here. His emails to the other channels say different. Meathead, all in the family. I still don't know. When I pulled up Meathead, it gave me this cook. So I don't know. Do.
Okay. I mean, you asked me to come up, and we hardly spent
I'm
35
glad you
minutes
made
the
it over.
entire time I was there throughout the entire day. And it's like, I wasn't sure why I was there. And then I was caught off guard by what happened later that afternoon, and obviously haven't seen you since.
Yeah, well, I just felt like I needed an ally there.
Well, I wish you had come to me and talked to me about some stuff, and maybe we could have
Oh
helped you out
shit.
some way, helped you out in
Michael
some way,
Stivic.
giving you some advice. But certainly, under the extenuating circumstances, what was later discovered obviously couldn't help you any further than what had already taken place. So the most logical thing would be to have, face up to it and have a conversation with the appropriate authorities or get an attorney or something. But be that as it may.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
Well, we got a copy of your birth certificate for Sheila Marino and for your case. We're trying to get hospital records from the TBI, but Sarasota Memorial says you were never a patient there, so that was ridiculous because we know you were.
yeah. And were you able to find my social security card?
Yes.
Good. I presume it was probably in that mouse toy box with everything?
Right back to the legal paperwork and all of that shit. I mean, just no accountability at all whatsoever. So Meathead is the nickname of Michael Stivic, a fictional character from the television sitcom All in the Family, played by Rob Reiner. He is the son-in-law of the main character, Archie Bunker. I do know who that is. And it's often depicted as a kind-hearted hippie who frequently clashes with Archie over political and social issues. The character is known for his intelligence and progressive views, contrasting sharply with Archie's conservative beliefs. Rob Reiner's portrayal of Meathead earned him significant acclaim, including 2 Primetime Emmy Awards. He looked a lot younger there. He's actually nice looking in that picture. But that damn mustache there gonna damn get up and walk away and create a sitcom all its own. Good Lord. Like, you could ride that damn mustache straight to damn California and back to North Carolina, all over the damn country. He was there so Stephan could go to the house and get his drives. Funny how Deb and him sent Chris away. Just speculation. No, but you've got a good point. It is interesting how Chris wasn't there and Deb was, but she claims to not know that he came to the house at 3:00 in the morning, connected to the Wi-Fi, and the dog started barking. That's just interesting to me too, Peanut. And you bring up a very good point. I think she's very much more involved than she'll ever admit, and they'll never tell on each other. That shit's insane to me too. I think that she knows a hell of a lot more than what she admits to. That's the 70s a little bit. He acts like he's going to need a social security card and stuff, like he's ever going to get out again. Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Boom, 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 bop, bam.
Like, no, sir. Sit all the fucking way down. Jody. Yeah, that's definitely a 70s porn stash. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure.
I don't know.
No, it wasn't.
It's in my, with,
No, I don't recall where it was, but it wasn't.
I've seen a couple
I wasn't
episodes,
there,
but not a lot.
I don't
Hey,
remember
Nene
if
Nut.
you had confirmed or not. Were you able to find my watch?
No, we weren't.
Yeah.
So
There was no popcorn box.
So
little silver mouse
we already
toy.
had your social security card. So why did you think we need to? I already knew your number. I don't. Why did you think we need to find the card?
Just in case I was going to need it in the future.
You're not, so don't worry.
Okay. Well,
Hey, Kalisa.
we have that.
How long I'm going to be here, if or when I'll ever be released, or if you guys are going to be around at that point. But, birth certificate, social security card might be things I'll need in that case.
Well, the penalty for the crimes you have been charged with carry a minimum 40-year sentence.
Here's Chris, the motherfucking voice of reason. Nene Nut, you are in the vertical lab, just so you know. If you want to be in the lab where everybody else is at, if you go out of that lab, come to my page and click on the lab without the phone icon beside it, you'll be with all of us. But you're fine over there if you want to hang out over there. Yes, Abellis. I think she cut a deal when they just happened to come across it. Maybe she had a conscience for a hot minute and told Chris. Maybe. She's very methodical, very maniacal, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, and I'm allowed to have it. Yeah, Lori, how are you doing? How's everybody doing? Look, I know I told y'all because I can't remember shit, y'all. I'm not even joking. Like, I can't even remember FOIAs I've sent in, paid for, y'all. But I told y'all I was going to get a whiteboard to write all this stuff down, and I have my whiteboard right here on my little in-room refrigerator that we keep sodas in. So I can write down everything, and that'll help me remember because like I said, I've got FOIAs out there that I paid for money for, and I can't even remember that shit. But I do remember when everybody asked how you're doing, I do remember you had some stuff going on, Lori. Minimum 40 years. Enjoy, shithead, said Abellis. Exactly. I hope he enjoys every fucking second of it. And it still won't equal the lifetime of pain that Madeline suffered at his hands. At all, in my opinion.
So obviously we're going to be gone. Rick will be gone. We'll all be gone. I mean, we're sad about that, obviously, because there won't be anybody here for you when you come out.
What are you going in the hospital for a little bit?
And I'll be lucky if I have another 40 years left in me either, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess everything sticks.
I wish there was a way that, you and I can have a conversation, all of us could have a conversation to understand what's taken place, how this came about, how you arrived here, because it would help us.
I'll keep you in my prayers,
better
Lisa. I wrote
understand
it
the
down.
situation, because we're at a loss.
I'm glad you do.
For understanding how all this came about. I mean, we're just totally baffled.
Well, I didn't start it.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't start it. Well, who the fuck did? Who the fuck did? Oh my goodness, Madeline, thank you so much for the super sticker. That was so very sweet and supportive of you. And I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I'm going to try to access my live if it'll let me and see what it is. That was so sweet of you. Thank you so very much, Madeline. I really do appreciate that. Thank you again for that. That was so very sweet of you. Bratty Little Me said he just talks to them about them passing all the time. He is gross, and all he thinks about is their money and getting his nasty, grubby hands on it. They shouldn't leave him anything at all. And I couldn't agree more. All he's worried about is the money that they have made, that they have worked their ass off for, and how he can get it and make sure he's going to continue to get it even after they're dead and gone. Sickening. Bama Cat, good to see you, love. Yeah, I didn't start it. Burns my ass too, Cindy. Who the fuck did start it? Do pray tell. I would love to know his answer to that too. Then who the fuck started it? Because if he blamed Maddie in that instance, I'd have to take him out myself.
start it, but you participated in it, which is
Yeah.
just as bad as not starting it, but that's for another day.
I
Again,
can't get
I
into
don't know if we'll,
details or anything, but, you know, I mean, if you'd like to schedule a visit with me or something, maybe we can find some way to talk.
How are you gonna drop a bomb like that and then be like, I can't talk about it, but come visit me? Methodical fucking shit. Curious Christine, good to see you. The trust fund. Yep. A little bit of Lisa, I wanted to let you know that I will be praying for you. My mama had a couple of those done. I think everything will be okay. But I've got you. I'm praying for you. I can only access the vertical live because the way I have to go in when I'm live, I have to click on where it says live. So I can't see the super sticker, unfortunately. But I really do appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you so much for that. His fucking mom blamed Maddie. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And she wonders why I laugh when she calls me a fucking druggie doing whatever they need to get their next fix. Bitch. Stop it. Sit all the fucking way down.
I don't know. I think we're
It
always going to
does,
be
Miss
recorded,
King.
so there won't be an opportunity to do that. Now, we have to make arrangements for you to sign off on a power of attorney so we can do something with this car.
Yeah.
And I would have to bring a document over. They won't even let me see you. I would just
That
hand
would
it
be
to
poetic justice, Peanut.
the classification officer. He would bring it in, you'd sign it, they would notarize it, give it back to me, and I would leave.
Okay. I think I just got the 1 minute warning.
Okay.
So yeah. Give them whatever you need, and I'll sign whatever I need to sign. In the meantime, I'll try to call back in the next couple of days
Thank
and
you,
we'll talk
Peanut.
some more. If you wouldn't mind putting a little more money in my commissary as well.
Yep,
All right,
yep. Always got to ask about the money. Make sure you send me money. I need money, 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 money.
I can't do much stuff because we are really, when I say dead ass broke, I mean dead ass broke, but I'll do what I can.
Okay, I appreciate
You know, that
it.
could change, but right now, for the next 30 days, you know, we are definitely in lockdown.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. All right.
Maybe
Let me play the end of this and we'll
Try to get over there
expand on
within the
that.
week to get the POA taken care of.
okay. There's a 15-minute cooldown before I can call back. I'll see if I can call back again. If not, I'll try to call back in the next couple of days.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
Okay. All right. I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Notice Chris there at the end. He said, Stephan said, I love you, bye. And Chris just says, bye. The sticker is a cute thumbs up that says top. Okay. Thank you, Abellis, for letting me know. Thank you again, Madeline, for that. Where's that comment? Okay. Little bit of Lisa said, I think his dad is also hoping for just anything to let him know his son didn't do it, but he can't find that. I can see that. I mean, I know I could imagine deep down wanting to get some validation that, you know, your child really wasn't responsible for something as horrendous as this, but he also isn't taking his bullshit and holding him accountable by saying, you know, even when Stephan was like, I didn't start it, he's like, well, you could tell he didn't believe him, but he's like, regardless of who started it, you participated, which makes you just as guilty. So I think he's trying to hold his feet to the fire a bit. And I think that he would really want to hear that Stephan didn't do it. But out of the whole family, I think Chris is the most normal. And, you know, they're seeking religion. Yeah, I mean, anything. But what do you do? What would you do as a parent if you found out your child did that? Like, you would try to find the answer anywhere you could. Religion, drugs. I mean, probably not at that age, but you know, addictions would have been a better choice of word. Like, you know, it's a lot to try to process, comprehend, and deal with and unpack. Hannah said, shut the fuck up. That reminds me, I want to show y'all something if I can get it to load. He is begging for cash as always. These calls make me so mad regarding many things, but won't help them by getting paper signed. And isn't that a great point? Like, you can't even help enough to sign the papers, but you make sure to call and make sure that they're going to put money on your account and keep you well funded so you can sit in there and fucking eat and be a wasteful piece of shit that you've always been. Isn't it interesting? but he can't even sign the fucking papers. Chris is torn because he really knows Stephan is lying. Yep. I agree. I couldn't even imagine either, and I don't want to. I think Chris is absolutely disgusted at what he knows his son did and trying to be cordial. I do too. I agree with that, Cindy. I would love to be to I would love them, but let them know what I believe too. Yep. And I think that's the only thing you could do at that point, you know? You would want to be honest. I would anyway. I don't do the lying bullshit. If it were me, I would tell him until you help us get these forms signed so we can sell your car, you're not getting any more money. That would be, but see, they've never held him accountable his whole entire life. But yeah, that would be the logical thing to do. Like until you sign these forms, I can't do anything else for you. But he's never been held accountable, you know? That statement bugged me. I didn't start it. She was a child, you fucking sicko. 6 or 7 years old. Yep. 6 or fucking 7 years old. I have this video. I don't know what it's of. I know this woman's speaking Spanish, but it might show the photo. There's a photo, and I'll tell you about it if this video doesn't show the photo.
Este era el nombre y este video es del 2018 y ya él estaba en la vida de ellas. Ya no está en Instagram, pero este era el nombre y este video es del 2018 y ya él estaba en la vida de ellas.
So that shows them where they were doing the Disney thing, pretending to be married. But there's a photo of Madeline on his shoulders at the pool, and that same woman that was just speaking Spanish there said that she lined up the dates, and allegedly this photo where Stephan's in the pool and Maddie's on his shoulders is the day after she was abused for the first time, or the first image or video that they have on the documents. For instance, I think it's June, but I don't remember the day, so I'm going to say I'm going to give you a number here. So let's say the documents state that there's a video with photos of Maddie and him abusing Maddie. I think it would be the cartoon one where he said, "Hold this in your mouth so that you can watch cartoons and play on my phone." This fucking sick mother. So let's say that happened June 5th. And the photo of him in the pool with Maddie on his shoulders was taken June 6th of the same year. So she's pointing out that, this photo is taken a day after that happens. It's on TikTok somewhere. 2018. Thank you, Norma. I appreciate that. I think the most normal family member is the estranged brother. I do too. I agree. We usually get rain trains called Pineapple Express because they come from Hawaii here in late October, November, but we've only had one. It's warm rain in buckets. Oh, wow. She was just a baby. Yep. Fucking sick bastard. All right, we got a couple on the 13th. These are probably, I don't know if he connects back with them or not, but we'll go ahead. I think I got time. Yeah, I got time to do one more call with y'all tonight. Unless it's like a minute, then we'll do another one.
Press 1 for English. The time is 2:30 p.m.
If you believe that you are the victim of sexual or physical abuse,
press star 9021 after this message. Press 1 to place a call.
That's true. A little bit of
Press
Lisa.
2 to please enter your PIN number.
Yeah, this is a short one. Need to calm down. That motherfucker
You
pissed
will
me
not
off.
make calls for 1 minute. Error code 100.
So he has to wait a minute before he can make a phone call. Literally a minute. So now we'll go to the next one.
Press
He
1
makes
for
me so
English.
fucking
The
mad
time is
when I talk about Maddie and how
2:31
he hurt her.
p.m.
if you believe that you are the victim of sexual or physical abuse,
Press star.
I missed you too, Curious.
9021 after this message. Press
I
1
eat.
to place a. Please enter your PIN number followed by the pound sign.
I'm the world's worst at midnight snacking, Lorianne. I'm sorry, honey. I hate that for you. That gets me every time, the irony of the first message. Yeah, it's infuriating. I'm gonna punch my damn thing here. I
After
got
the
this at the
tone,
Dollar
please
Tree.
say United States of America.
You're supposed to use
United
these
States
little
of America.
punching things, and
You
you
have
punch it.
one old message.
Put it here for when we
To
talk
listen
about
to your
stuffing, so I
messages,
can
please
punch it,
return to the
motherfucker.
main menu.
I had to
Press
put a picture
0
of him
to
on
make
it.
a prepaid collect call or speed dial call. Press 1 to make a debit call. Press 8 to hear your balance. Press 9 for calls within the United States, Canada, and the Caribbean. Please enter the area code, prefix, and number. To make an international call, please enter 011, the country code.
So that one disconnected. Are you gonna play?
Press 1 for
Thank
English.
you.
The time is 2:32 p.m.
If you believe that you are the victim of sexual or physical abuse,
Press star 9 0
I was gone for a
2
while. I'm
1
sorry.
after this message.
Thank you. Another one.
Press 1 to place a. Please enter your PIN number followed by the pound sign.
Yeah, you gotta get them. You gotta record it immediately, and you gotta watch it. What a day! Someone's a loser. Yeah, someone who deletes their live streams. What was it? You know what? I'm not gonna go there, but I'm glad you're recording it. I might get with you to look at some that have been dirty deleted. Little bit of Lisa said, "Oh wow. Well, do try to sleep through the night time munchies. I will keep you in my prayers." Yeah, I'm bad about snacking at midnight. I think I have some. Yeah, I got some Pringles in here right now, and I get up and munch on them at night. I shouldn't be doing that. I'll gain weight. Not that I'm fat, but I don't want to be gaining weight like that.
After
I probably
the
won't
tone,
tonight. I
please
made chili
say
for dinner, so
United
I'm pretty
States of
full.
America.
United States of America.
You have
Hate you.
one old message. To listen to your messages, please return to the main menu. Press 0 to make a prepaid collect call or speed dial call. Press 1 to make a debit call. Press
All right.
8 to hear your balance. Press 9. Press 1 to hear your number. To make an international call, please enter 011, the country.
I skipped it. I'm trying to skip it ahead a little bit.
Using overseas solutions. You may begin speaking now.
All right.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, can you
Oh
hear me?
no, not
Yes,
Lauren.
I'm back. I'm sorry, I did have to wait 15 minutes to make a call again.
The eyebrow. Are you talking about Golden Arches, Lauren motherfucking Matthias, or are you talking about somebody else? Happy anniversary. Curious, is it your anniversary? Oh yeah, I had some real serious shit go down. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. And then we were moving in the process too. But I do apologize for being gone for so long. But thank you guys for sticking with me and staying by me and hanging out and waiting so patiently for me to get back. That's why I wanted to come on camera as soon as I came back, because you guys deserve that, because you waited so long for me to come back. And I'm sorry about that. You're at the beach celebrating your 20-year marriage anniversary, 5 days of fun. Wow, that's awesome.
Amazing!
I hope you have the best anniversary and congratulations. That's a long time. That's amazing. I'll always say it like that. I missed you guys too very much. I really did. And I'm sorry I was gone for so long. I got to turn this dryer off. Hold on. It's right here on the other
No
side of this
problem.
wall. It keeps beeping.
So how are you eating? What's the food like?
The food is terrible, and for a while they had me on a cardiac diet.
What's a cardiac diet?
Heart healthy diet, basically, because my blood pressure was so ginormously high while I was here. And then I dropped 25 pounds in 2 months.
The hell is that?
Really? Okay. Well, took care of the weight gain you put on.
My blood pressure was high. I dropped 25 pounds. I have PTSD. Oh, this motherfucking baby man. I can't stand him. I want to punch him. Let me punch you and replace him. He says that he has high blood pressure, PTSD, nightmares, all the things after he hurt Maddie like he did for so long. You should punch him in the face. You're much stronger. Break his fucking neck. That would be nice. Not that that's a threat. It's just metaphorically.
Yeah, and then some, you know, if this
Life be
keeps up
life,
like it
and
is,
yeah.
I'll be back to the same weight I was at high school within another week or so.
Yeah, I'm just a
Aw,
couple pounds
thank
shy
you
of my
guys.
weight from high school. I'm down to almost 170 pounds.
Well, I was 177.4 when they weighed me on May 1st.
Did he come in?
Okay.
So, yeah.
What kind of part are you getting? Are you getting any out time, or they keep you locked up 23 and out 1?
No, I'm just.
So yeah, some of these we haven't heard. The ones that we're playing right now, we have heard. These came in a FOIA request to plunder. There's a couple that we have not heard, but a lot of these we have, and so yeah, we're going through them to see what we have heard and what we haven't heard. But yeah, a lot of them we have heard, and we've talked about them before, but we're just kind of listening to them in the order that they happened. Yeah, and I appreciate going to the channel and hanging out and all that. I do. It is different without me cussing in the background. Let me go ahead and add to the jar again. All that Disney food he ate with Jen Penn. Yep. Oh no, you are, Lorianne. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are so sweet. And I appreciate y'all so much. Like y'all really don't know. I really enjoy our time together every day.
24/7.
Almost every day right now. We'll be every day again soon.
You're
As soon as I get done
let out
packing.
at all?
Nope. Just take showers and
Stop lying. You don't take showers. You don't wash that nasty ass. We got the jail records.
whatever, but to
Stay
move
away
back
from the
and forth,
windows.
but
So I
that's
can't
it.
strike you down.
Otherwise, I'm just strictly confined. People aren't even allowed to move.
But what about Maddie, who is strictly confined under the fucking earth or was cremated? What about Maddie, who was strictly confined to that fucking bed that you abused her in? Worrying about you're strictly confined. Strictly confined these motherfucking nuts. I can't stand him. I fucking
When I'm
hate
out
him.
and moving around, they lock down everything around me when I'm moving.
You got
It
any
was.
reading material, books or anything?
Yeah, mental health has been giving me some books. They've been printing out some Sudoku puzzles for me. So I've been trying to keep my mind occupied, but it's hard getting new books. And the books that I have, I've reread, 3-4 times a piece now at this point.
All I hear
So
is
we can
poor
arrange to
me.
ship books to you?
I think so.
World's
As I
smallest
understand,
violin.
Amazon packages are acceptable here.
Yeah, we need to know what kind of books to send you.
Yeah, definitely. So I've got a list of books that I can give to Sheila.
Yeah. I need you to spend more money, buy me more books, put more money on my phone, and put more money so I can eat. You need to buy me books, send me stuff, all the things. You need to do this, that. I need money, money, money all the fucking time. Money. The books that we can send are fucking the graphic fucking anime books. That's what he wanted, but he stuck with Michael Crichton to make Mama happy, and because Joe wouldn't let him have it. If y'all don't mind, please twinkle, twinkle over to the thumbs up. Didn't play. Hold on. I don't know if it's playing or not. Okay. We'll just go back to the video. But yeah, if y'all don't mind.
Come on, players, stop hating. Stop hating. Start participating. Start participating, Star. Come on, twinkle, twinkle, baby. Twinkle, twinkle.
Okay, so for whatever reason, I couldn't hear it, but it did finally play. We do. I'm going to have to get like a big ass mason jar, like a gallon size mason jar. Yep, his root beer barrels, he is such a victim. It does. It's not letting me highlight. Hold on a minute. It's being slow. Sorry about that. All right, let me go ahead and play this. My
You can pass
computer's
along to
acting
you, hopefully.
wonky. Thank you,
Okay. You
Abellis.
want to share some of the authors and the titles or something so we can jump on that now?
Yeah, I'd like some Michael Crichton books.
I haven't Southern.
Okay.
So things like Jurassic Park, Timeline.
All right, we've heard this. I'm going to skip it ahead from the books bullshit a little bit. Skipped
Can
it
you
ahead a
get me
little
a
bit.
book on like card games or something like that? I'm going to try to pick up a deck of cards from commissary so I can play solitaire or whatever when I get bored.
Okay.
So
All right.
any book that has, basically the rules for the most popular card games, especially, card games for one.
What about a book of Sudoku games?
Yeah, that would be great too.
Okay.
And there's other stuff too, like Murder on the Orient Express, the Agatha Christie mysteries or any of the Sherlock Holmes series.
Okay.
Things like that, Bram.
I wonder how Chris feels knowing that his son is a grown ass fucking man child that, even if he wasn't in jail, it would still be the same thing. Can you buy me gas for the car? Can I use your car? Can you buy me some weed? I don't know if he'd ask to buy weed, but like I need money for fucking Warhammer. Like for Chris, how does it feel with him on the phone I need money for books, I need money for commissary, I need money for phone calls. Is it any different than when he was out? I don't think it is. And isn't it a sad, pathetic life that you're asking your parents for money for your whole entire life? And even after they're dead, you're going to make sure that you have a way to continue to get their money. Like your whole entire life that you were given on this earth, you depended on your parents for everything. Like, that's so fucking pathetic. Y'all, I thought all day this was Monday. I had my shirt on backwards, so no surprise. I don't know who's in Alabama. I don't know either. Is it the case where no, that's out of Michigan? I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Alabama. Oh, the Bibb County 7? No, but I'm glad you asked me. I need to look into it and see if there's anything else out on that. I've been keeping up with it. But obviously, I need to check again. Since we started moving, I haven't kept up on it. But before that, yes, I was keeping up on it. There are these types of things. These are the types of things you send the kids when they're in the hospital, not in prison. Great point.
Boom, 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 bam.
And it just underlines and italicizes his childlike mindset. Sad, pathetic life.
Stoker's Dracula, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, Moby Dick, Jules Verne, like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea or Journey to the
Right.
Center of the Earth. Things like that would be good too.
That would be better, honestly.
Yeah, and like there's a bunch of I've got like over 40 titles I have on the list, but I could pass that on to Sheila just to keep from overwhelming you guys now.
Okay.
He is.
I put money in your account.
Okay. Like I said, I'll try to pick up a pack of playing cards on my next order, and I've figured out some budget-friendly items finally. I'm getting hard candies, so things like Starlight Mints, root beer barrels. Those are giving me good bang for my buck. One bag of root beer barrels is lasting me at least 3 days, as opposed to eating, one Snickers bar for a couple bucks and change. I can spend $1.95 on a bag of root beer barrels and get, about 3 days worth of enjoyment out of that.
Do you know?
So it's just mindless banter. Money, books, commissary candy, mindless banter. Like, I couldn't imagine being Chris. He is asking his dad for murder mystery novels, which I don't find, I mean, if he liked, those type of movies while he was on the outside, I don't find it that weird, honestly. But I know a lot of people point out that, like, if somebody in prison's asking for murder books, like if it was like the FBI book on how to profile a serial killer, then I might have some questions. You know what I mean? Fucking root beer barrels. I'll never, not that I ever wanted to eat one before, but I never will eat one again. My brother made my mom miserable because she brought him into the world. He told her, "You brought me in the world and you're taking care of me for the rest of your life." Oh my God. Children belong to God. I am so sorry. I think if my child told me, "You brought me into this world, so you're going to take care of me for the rest of my life," I would be like, I'll take care of you until you turn 18, and then you're getting the fuck out of my house. I don't know. Yeah, that would be a no ma'am, no sir. Exactly, Jenny Jen. It's good to see you, love. I don't know if I stopped and said hey to you. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I'm so sorry children belong to God. I couldn't imagine. And I'm sorry you had to deal with that. And all those books his parents bought, they were thrown out or left in the jail. It was all wasted hundreds of dollars. Yep. But do you think Stephan cares? Nope. Because he didn't buy it. He doesn't value things because he's never had to buy it. He's never had to work for it. Fucking sick.
Hope we can send you candy.
I'm so sorry,
I
children.
don't know if that's going to be possible or not. I wish, because I'd love Mexican candy, but I don't think, I think I can only order it through the commissary. Everything on the commissary has gone up in price about 10 cents across the board.
Yeah.
So I was getting coffees and then the artificial sweeteners, but now with the coffee and the artificial sweetener together, that's about 96 cents per cup, which the coffee alone is now 85 instead of 75, so I think I'm going to say goodbye to the artificial sweetener and just take the coffee black and regular.
Okay.
Just to save money, because I'm not trying to push it up to almost $1 a cup,
You think so,
Yeah.
children?
Beyond that, I get sleeves of saltine crackers. That comes with about 40 crackers in it for about $1.75. So that's decent
I
bang
could
for my
see
buck
that.
too. I can crunch on a few of
I
those
could
in
see that,
between meals or when I
children.
just want something in my stomach. And I was getting some drink mixes like Hawaiian Punch. That was about
That
$4.60,
would be
and I could get about 16 servings out of that. But
this mindless fucking banter about shit on commissary. Little bit of Lisa said, "I'm hoping by now they have sold off all his quote unquote valuables at a loss and told Stephan." That would be the dick punch I've been waiting for. I really, that would make me happy. I hope that would crush him. I'm going to skip it ahead just a little bit. Children belong to God said that she thinks Stephan thinks like that. Like, you brought me into this world, so you're going to support me. And I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility because, I mean, we hear about his dad making him try to go to work. We hear about him asking him to just take pictures of property and he'll get paid for it. He had a fucking real estate license. And his dad couldn't get him to do shit. Like, just a wasteful piece of shit he is. And I could see Stephan saying something like that. "You brought me into this world so you can take care of me." I definitely could. He definitely is a sleazebag. The news is saying Rob Reiner and his wife are deceased. Yep. Nicole, we read an article on that earlier. I'm going to check back into it after this phone call before we get off the live. They said that there's a 78-year-old man and a 68-year-old woman who are deceased at their residence. They didn't confirm that it was them, but they also said in the article that their ages, Rob Reiner was 78, his wife was 68, so it does appear to be them, unfortunately. Yeah, I think it's his wife too. Yep. Lorianne is in the crock pot, girl. I started that this morning. I put it in that crock pot and I heated up some rolls to eat with it and, got the crackers, cheese, and sour cream out, and that shit was good. But y'all, I'll tell you in a little bit. They were stabbed. I know it was a homicide investigation. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, we're gonna check the article on it when we get done with this call. I did skip it ahead a bit. We probably got about 5 more minutes of it.
Or you have to probably got to get that through the commissary. Never mind. Okay.
yeah, probably have to get it through the commissary. But I did get toothbrush and toothpaste, and I've got deodorant. So that's good. That's an improvement.
How are you sleeping?
Not great because, the places that they're isolating me right now, which is the Bravo pod and the medical pod, are places where they keep people that have some serious mental health issues. So, you have a lot of banging on the doors, screaming throughout the night, and just generally lunatic behavior surrounding you and keeping you awake all night.
Usually you
There's
do
a
that with a
fucking
dog
thought,
therapy.
Yeah, it's a little different than that. The dogs aren't hearing voices that are telling them to do horrible things in the cell next to you.
Yeah, you just don't understand what you're saying. That's the difference.
Yeah, maybe not. They're probably just as crazy as anybody here, I'm sure.
Yeah.
possibly,
Yeah, got it. Okay.
but she
How much
wouldn't.
they stay confined.
She protects him.
I spoke to the mental health director the other day, and she confirmed that these phone calls are also public records. So literally, the news channels can walk in and say, "Hey, I want his phone calls," and they can't suppress that.
Yeah.
Sunshine
So
laws.
obviously, we got to be careful about what we're talking about, which is why I don't want to get into too much detail about the case or anything pertaining to it until at least the trial is well underway.
He probably showers in deodorant.
Okay.
Go eat a little bit.
Basically, in regards to
I
the minimum
agree.
sentences and all that. I mean, if the charges stay at the level they're at and every one of them sticks, obviously that's going to be an issue. So I really need to get them de-escalated because they've been artificially escalated up to the maximum level as it is.
It's not artificially escalated to the maximum level it is. You did what they said. It's not like it's a lie. You committed those crimes that you were charged with. To be fair, yes, when we have a trial and the state attorney's office speaks with your lawyer, usually they downplay it, not downplay it, but they downsize the charges and they take a plea deal and they say, we'll give you life in prison and we'll take away some of these charges if you say you're guilty, like exactly what happened. But in the beginning, yeah, they're going to hit you with everything. They want it to be as bad as it can possibly be, but that doesn't mean that you didn't commit those fucking crimes. Everything he did to her. Everything. A fucking child. Reiner is on the committee to investigate Russia. I did not know that. That had nothing on her. Wait a minute. If Jim wanted to, I wonder if she could file a lawsuit for the trust fund. You think they had nothing on her? I don't know, honestly. It's weird to me that she wasn't charged with at least child endangerment. I wish she would get charged, but I don't think she will because the state of Florida's already arrested their man. I'm not a fan of that woman either, but I think when she sobers up, she'll try. Maybe. He wasn't stated, but it's fishy. I don't understand how they can get his calls, but I can't get my niece's call in Florida prison. My FOIA was denied because of her right to privacy. I've tried other places too, and I can't get them. I can't get text messages and phone calls for Sarah Boone. I was trying to get that for Hio, and they won't give them to me. It is weird. I don't know why that is either. I'm thinking maybe the media got some of these first or something, or they used them in the they were going to use them in the case because that's why we got the first set of calls. These calls that we've heard, some of them, is because the state attorney's office was going to use them at trial. So maybe that's why, but it is weird because I can't get everybody's phone calls either. And I'm sorry for that, Cindy. I'm sorry you're going through that. Fritos? Ooh, that would be good in chili.
Try to mitigate somewhat.
I'm so sorry, Chrissy.
Try to salvage the situation any way I can.
Well, obviously that's all going to be sorted out, but okay.
Ask Sheila to give you the definition of first degree because apparently it doesn't mean what we thought it did. It doesn't mean premeditated murder. There's something that has to do with that happened in the course of it or after it. But it's not what you think.
I would love to know.
The paper that they gave you says premeditated murder.
Oh.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah,
good.
well, again, all that will come out in the wash once.
I mean, obviously, it's all
once
bullshit.
they get Jen out.
Yeah. I missed that.
I mean, it's bullshit. Those two are my favorite people in the world. So, I mean, there's no reason I would want, especially no reason I would ever want her gone for any reason.
Yeah.
I would never want her gone for any reason, yet you're freaking out right before you go up there. There's looking on Amazon at a pregnancy coin, and she ends up deceased right before that. Sevoflurane, or right after that, sevoflurane is involved. So it looks to me like maybe some kind of botched procedure was going to try to take place that Stephan was going to do to try to keep people from knowing that he was abusing her. I'm wondering if there could have been something. All of these things added up make a big puzzle come together. Okay, and we'll never have all the answers. But she was not your favorite person. Your favorite person to fucking abuse. Jen was your favorite person because she was so sedated that she didn't know what was going on, or she did, and she just let him fucking do it. Regardless, these are your favorite people for nefarious reasons. And it's absolutely, I mean, I hate it. I fucking hate it when he's like, she was my favorite person, knowing what he did to her. Poor child couldn't even fucking sleep unless she was at school where she needed to be learning. I hate this motherfucker. I hate him so fucking much.
So it's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know what basis they have for making that charge or that claim. As I understand it, I think the truth just doesn't matter too much to them. They're just trying to hit me as hard as they can. Truth be damned.
They can't charge you with shit that they don't have evidence of, you stupid motherfucker. Truth be damned. Truth is you did that. That's why they charged you with it. Truth be damned. Truth be damned coming out of your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
And with all the negative media coverage and all that, you know, it's what they can get the jury to believe. And as far as I'm concerned, the jury pool is probably tainted, as tainted as it can be at this point. They're going to be willing to believe the worst. And I'm probably wanting.
There's pictures and videos. I mean, that doesn't lie. When they see you on pictures, on video, abusing her, I mean, what? Don't believe anything we see? The fuck? There's a mountain of evidence, like 1,500 fucking pages. An insane amount of evidence. Shut the fuck up. And do you hear how Chris is just like, yep, okay. Because he knows Stephan is lying like a motherfucker. Oh my God. His victim impact statement. Y'all. Like, I had to go take a walk. I had to take a damn adaptive. I'm about to have to take an adaptive now. I had to do everything I could that was legal, and almost did some things that were illegal after I heard his victim impact statement. That shit, it made me sick too, like physically sick. Fucking stupid. This motherfucker, his victim impact statement. I love Maddie. She was my favorite person. My favorite person to fucking abuse, because that's the fucking truth. Truth be told.
Up to have a not very fair trial.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Chrissy.
So,
Yes, they do. But the thing is that
I wish he
So
had.
we're just, you know, again, we're in the dark. We're clueless as to what's going on. So, you know, I guess when you hear it, we'll hear it. But until then, you know, we'll try to get you some books and.
Notice he changes the subject. We're kept in the dark, so when you hear it, we'll hear it. He's changing the subject because he knows Stephan's full of shit. Stephan thinks that his parents don't know when he's lying, just like an addict thinks that they can go around people when they're high and nobody knows. That's bullshit. He's lived with you your whole fucking life. You think he doesn't know what you do when you're lying, how you sound and the tone in your voice? You're fucking stupid. But, you know, Stephan is fucking stupid, so I don't know why I'm expecting more.
Try to sort all this out when it starts to be played out, so we can get a better understanding of what's going on, because we're just totally in the dark about all this.
Yeah, and when you're ordering stuff on Amazon for me, like the books, do you know how it needs to be addressed?
I will get that information before I do that.
Well, I have the information right here in front of me if you want it.
Okay, just a second. Okay, go ahead.
So it's going to be inmate name and identification number.
Thank you.
All right, inmate name and ID, okay.
Osceola County,
Okay,
P.O. Box 9127,
9127.
Seminole, Florida,
Okay, I know it's one over to okay. Florida, okay, zip.
33775 dash
Bitch.
9127.
All right, so inmate
Hey,
ID,
Anders.
inmate name and ID, Osceola County, P.O. Box 9127,
Yep.
Seminole, Florida,
That is useful as one, too.
33775-9127.
In a house that
Correct.
has no lamps.
Okay, anything else?
Nope, I'll just make sure that the packages are approved by the administration, because they will not be permitted
Thank you,
unless they're
Abelis.
previously approved by administration. So when mental health comes to talk to me, I'll make sure that we can have that approved so that you guys can send that to me, because I presume Amazon counts as a distributor.
That's good, Chrissy.
A publisher, yes.
Well,
Yeah, publisher and distributor. So that
I'm sorry that Thanksgiving was hard, but I'm glad that you guys got to keep their home. That's important. I wish I could have kept my dad's home, but unfortunately it didn't work out that way. I didn't have a choice in the matter because I would have kept it. So I'm glad that you do have that. But I'm sorry that Thanksgiving was hard. I couldn't imagine. I lost somebody I was very, very close to an overdose, and those things are hard, you know. You have the ingredients, girl, you better get in that kitchen and make that Frito pie. It's some good shit.
that should be doable.
Yeah. Okay.
You could have that.
All right, so, if you call back in a couple days, I'll probably have an idea of what we ordered and what's coming.
All right, perfect. And
All right.
I'll ask to talk to mental health tomorrow just to make sure that that is in fact going to be approved for me. Otherwise, you'll have to return it to sender.
He's such a male version of a Karen.
So,
Should I hold off until you do?
Yeah, just hold off until I know that it's approved, just so I can get the confirmation from them, and then I'll give you a call ASAP and let you know that it's approved.
Okay. Okay.
All right, just keep that information handy in the list, and then I'll provide my book wish list to Sheila so that she can give you anything else that she needs.
Stephan, find out if you can get any of the candies that you want, or the
You can't.
Amazon.
You can't. Well, okay, ask her on Amazon. But
Yeah, because it'll be coming straight from Amazon. So just see if that is allowed.
1 minute.
I can ask, but I can guarantee.
Mommy's going to make sure her baby gets exactly what he wants if she can. See if I can send you exactly what you want, my special little baby boy. You know how that goes, right? Fucking idiots. Mommy's always at his beck and call.
Guarantee that it's probably not going to be allowed.
yeah. All right. Sounds like we're on a minute countdown here.
Yep, on the minute countdown. Well, guys, I'm working to get this mitigated.
Oh my
The National
God.
Health Director said that
Hannah,
just
I'm
the
so
trial
sorry.
process alone could take up to 2 or 3 years to complete. She's seen other high-profile
I
cases
will.
in here that took that long to get through it, so I don't know what to expect, but I'm going to keep you guys updated as much as I
You
can.
need to get some sleep, Anders.
Okay.
Understood.
All right, I love you very much, and I'll call you back for the next couple days, okay?
All right. Love you
I'm
too.
sorry,
All
Lori.
right, bye.
Mommy's going to make sure her baby's got everything he fucking needs, isn't she? Fucking idiot. Deb is disturbed and fucking illusional. Delusional, not illusional. Lord, illusional. She got an illusion in her fucking head of her fucking son that is just all fucked up. Her illusion is that he's fantastic. As a matter of fact, nobody's good enough for her fucking baby. All right, I've got one from Vogue from 5 minutes ago on Rob before we go. Just call me Mama Bear. Fucking stupid bitch. Nobody's good enough for her son except for her, by God. So this is from Vogue, and it says, Emmy-winning actor and noted director Rob Reiner has died at 78. So while we've been live, they have confirmed that it is him, and here he is directing the movie. I think Spinal Tap is what it was. It reads, Rob Reiner, the Emmy-winning actor and beloved director of films including This is Spinal Tap, The Princess Bride, Stand By Me, When Harry Met Sally, and Misery, was reportedly found deceased at his LA home on Sunday, December 14th, alongside his wife, film producer Michelle Singer Reiner. The circumstances of both deaths are actively under investigation. Born in the Bronx in 1947 to actor parents Estelle and Carl Reiner, Reiner began his career as an actor on shows including Batman, That Girl, and the Beverly Hillbillies. I love the Beverly Hillbillies. We watched shows together. We watched Leave It to Beaver, The Little Rascals, and the Beverly Hillbillies together with the kids. I love those shows. And he wrote for the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour in 1968-1969 alongside writing partner Steve Martin. Rayner's breakthrough, however, came when he played Archie Bunker's son-in-law, Michael Stivic, on the 1970s Norman Lear sitcom All in the Family, a performance for which he won 2 Emmys and received 5 Golden Globe nominations. This picture is a young Rob Reiner, second from the left, with his parents Carl and Estelle and sister Annie. It won't let me click on it. So that's his dad and his mom, who were both actors. That's his sister Annie, and that's him. Reiner with Jen Stapleton, Sally Struthers, and Carl O'Connor on the set of All in the Family. That's Archie Bunker. That's the mom. I guess that's the sister, and that's Rob right there. Reiner and Christopher guest on the set of This is Spinal Tap in 1984. So I'm assuming he's the one with the beard. Jerry O'Connell, Corey Feldman, River Phoenix, and Will Wheaton in Reiner's Stand By Me, 1986. That doesn't have him in it, but that's the characters from Stand By Me. Carrie Elves and Robin Wright in Reiner's The Princess Bride, 1987. Reiner with Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan on the set of When Harry Met Sally, 1989. I didn't know that movie was that old. With Tom Cruise on the set of A Few Good Men in 1992. Kathy Bates in Reiner's Misery from 1990. I didn't know that was from 1990. With Martin Sheen on the set of The American President in 1995. With Zoe Deschanel and Jamie Lee Curtis in New Girl 2018. In Netflix Hollywood with Patti LuPone 2020. With Edwin Lee Gibson in FX The Bear 2025. And that's the end of it. So that kind of went through his career, all the little photos. Yeah, there's a lot of classics that they mentioned. You just watched When Harry Met Sally. Jean Stapleton was the mom. Sally Struthers was the daughter. Thank you for that, Abellis. Very talented man. It appears that way. Oh yeah, I remember that, and I'm sorry about everything that's been going on. Y'all got so much going on. I do keep y'all in my prayers. It reads, later in life, Reiner redefined himself as one of the best known and most acclaimed directors in Hollywood through his work on romantic comedies, including When Harry Met Sally and The American President. His 1992 military courtroom drama, A Few Good Men, written by Aaron Sorkin and starring Tom Cruise, Demi Moore, and Jack Nicholson, was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Picture. Reiner returned to acting in his later years, appearing on TV series including New Girl, 30 Rock, and the most recent season of The Bear, as well as the 2013 film The Wolf of Wall Street. I loved that movie. At the time of his death, Reiner had also completed Spinal Tap at Stonehenge, the final finale. The final sequel to his influential 1984 mockumentary, This is Spinal Tap, starring Christopher Guest, Michael Keane, and Harry Shearer. Brenner and singer Reiner, who met while Reiner was directing When Harry Met Sally and married in 1989, were deeply politically active and known for championing, I know I said that wrong, progressive causes. Reiner co-founded the American Foundation for Equal Rights, which initiated the court challenge against California's anti-gay marriage Proposition 8, led the effort to establish his home state historic Mansion Ranch as a state park and wildlife refuge instead of a commercial real estate development. And in 1997, Rayner and singer Rayner founded the I Am Your Child Foundation to draw attention to the importance of brain development and enrichment in early childhood. Rayner, 78, and singer Rayner, 68, are survived by 3 children, as well as Rayner's adopted daughter from his previous marriage to actor and director Penny Marshall. So there's some about the history. I think that's a wonderful picture right there. I'm going to pull up another article on what actually happened real quick. Okay, this is from 2 minutes ago, and it says there's an update. Rob Reiner and wife found dead in LA home. Update. The bodies of Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle Reiner, have been found in their Brentwood home, sources confirmed to Deadline. It appears the acclaimed director and his wife were slain by knife wounds. The LAPD are on the scene, but have not issued an official confirmation yet. A press conference is expected to take place tonight. Previously at 6:35, they said, law enforcement are at the home of prolific actor-director Rob Reiner right now in what is currently a rapidly unfolding situation. 2 people were found deceased as a result of stabbing in the multi-hyphenates Brentwood mansion, authorities confirmed a Deadline. Though law enforcement did not disclose the identities of the deceased, they were identified as a 78-year-old man and a 68-year-old woman, respectively, descriptions that matched the ages of Reiner and his wife, Michelle Reiner. LAPD homicide detectives are on the scene right now, and that's what law enforcement sources told Deadline. Billy Crystal and Larry David were reported on the scene per ABC Los Angeles. LA Fire Department received an urgent call of an, quote, incident, unquote, at the Reiner home located on the 200 block of South Chadbourne Avenue at approximately 3:38 p.m. this Sunday. The organization arrived at the residence soon after, with the LAPD on scene within the hour. Authorities described the situation as a, quote, family incident. Unquote. Well-placed sources told Deadline that authorities were summoned by one of the Reiner children, believed to be the daughter, Romy Reiner, who lives in the neighborhood. Police officers have cordoned off several blocks around the house in what is now a homicide investigation. Reiner first rose to fame with his breakout role as Michael Meathead Stivic on Norman Lear's pioneering CBS sitcom All in the Family, which ran for 9 seasons throughout the better part of the 70s, portraying the progressive, countercultural hipster and husband to Sally Slaughter's Gloria. He often sparred with Carol O'Connor's bigoted Archie Bunker in a role that was sought by Richard Dreyfuss and turned down by Harrison Ford. The performer went on to helm a number of classic beloved films, which often blended comedic and drama sensibilities with ease. His 1984 metal band mockumentary, This is Spinal Tap, served as the blueprint for musical documentary satires, getting the sequel treatment earlier this year. Additional credits by the filmmaker include Stand By Me, The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, Misery, A Few Good Men, for which he was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Picture, The American President, and Flipped. Throughout his extensive directing career, Rayner continued acting, appearing in such movies as Sleepless in Seattle and The Wolf of Wall Street. On television, he additionally appeared as himself on The Larry Sanders Show, Curb Your Enthusiasm, 30 Rock, and Wizards of Waverly Place. He also had roles in New Girl, Hollywood, The Good Fight, and most recently, The Bear. Prior to landing the role in All in the Family, Rayner booked early career roles are Manhunt, Batman, and The Andy Griffith Show. That Girl, The Beverly Hillbillies, The Partridge Family, The Odd Couple, The Rockford Files, before landing All in the Family. Oh, I thought there was something new on that case. So it's interesting to me that they stated well placed sources told Deadline that authorities were summoned by one of the Rayner children. No, I'm sorry. The organization arrived at the residence soon after with the LAPD on the scene within the hours. Authorities described the situation as a quote family incident unquote. So what does that mean? A family incident? Is it like you guys were somebody was speculating that his son did it? Excuse me. Content said, by the way, everyone, OJ Simpson's former home on Rockingham is 1 block west of Rayner Street. Sounds like we need to get some sage up in that neighborhood stat. We need to get a big old bonfire of some white sage going. We need to walk through there and just bless everything and clear out all that negativity. It needs to get the fuck out. Stand By Me is good, and so is A Few Good Men. You can't handle the truth. Double tap like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. It is free. Thank you, Lady Wiser. It's good to see you. His son did this and was taken away. That's what I'm hearing. And the fact that y'all are saying that and they're calling it a quote family incident in the press already tells me that you're probably right. You guys, Reiner's son struggled his whole life with drugs and homelessness. Lord have mercy. That is a weird thing to write. It's like, but they'll do that to try to give you information that they're not allowed to release yet. Like when we heard that the police said the victims are 78-year-old male and a 68-year-old woman. And then the press looks up and sees that Rob Reiner is 78 and his wife is 68. It's like, I'm trying to tell you that it is Rob and his wife, but I can't say that because I'll get in trouble, written up, or whatever. You know what I mean? Lady is on the vertical, but we're about to end it anyway. There were helicopters looking for someone over Brentwood. Now there's no LAPD overhead, just paparazzi. So it makes sense. Thank you for the information, lady. Now, Lady Wiser. Now I haven't been able to verify that, obviously, but I believe it. I believe that that is what happened. Considering, what is in the press already, you have to kind of read between the lines. I think that them saying it's a family incident means that somebody in the family did something. Yeah, Mustang, thank you for being here. And thank you too, Chrissy. I know. It's so sad. And I wonder if his son even realized what he was doing at the time. All right, y'all. I want to thank you guys for being here. I know this was a late live. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the support so very much. Hopefully I can come live tomorrow. I am still trying to get everything unpacked. I've got everything like in the area it goes in, but we're going to put like shelves in the hallway. Like we got this big hallway and I need to get some shelves for the kitchen because my kitchen's a mess. I have nowhere to put all my canning jars and the school books I need to put up. So I have to get some shelves. So I'm still kind of trying to unpack everything, get it organized and put up because like I said, we are bringing things from where we were living at and the storage unit. So I'm going through stuff I haven't seen in years. So, as long as I'm not really busy unpacking and stuff tomorrow, I will be able to go live. I want to get through these calls with you guys because I have more information on different cases to get out. Body cam. I need to get these jail calls out for you guys. We need to talk about the document briefly. We know what's in it. The Samsung phone dump. We don't have photos, but those photos don't need to be put out here. I know. Thank you, mods, for being here. I appreciate y'all. I really do. It means so much to me that y'all are here so often. Like every day is what we were doing to support me and help me. And I appreciate that. I really do. You guys are amazing. I hope you guys get some sleep, get some rest, be safe out there. I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Abella said good night. Speculating family, be safe. It's an order. I am going to go smoke a cigarette and then I'm going to squish the basil. I should be back tomorrow, hopefully, during the day. I will definitely keep you guys posted and let you know. If nobody has told you, you are enough, you are important, you are special, and you are loved. And I will see y'all tomorrow, hopefully. Good night. Thank you for being here. Bye.